Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs.
And now,
we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Chicago Cubs.
All right, first pitch coming up. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jeff McNeil.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
– 1 out, bases empty.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that change-up as he fouls that fastball back.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Bush whips it to first. That was a strong at-bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, number 21. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That ball's carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. His 31st home run of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So here's Horner now. That one a little bit high. Ball 2. That's to third. Tosses to first. And they get Nico Horner one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup.
the left
Someone who
fielder,
makes things
Ian.
happen for them, in part with his
Yeah.
legs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get into scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
And that's outside. 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First offering, runner goes, and that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Vientos off of first with 2 away. That one the other way. Corner. They get the force, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Ball to strike. On the ground to first. And that one handled. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 6, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Swing and a ball line to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Pete Crow
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now it's Jose Siri. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. And makes the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1 down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. That one almost got him. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Alonso, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Here's Nico Hoerner. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits.
Ball 2.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Brooks Raley getting ready to go. Minaya warming up as well. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now it's Juan Soto.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Shaw to Horner at second for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Starling Marte. Next offering is downstairs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. So the tying run at second, outside with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 1-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel.
Go ahead run on base. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. 2 outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Ground ball right side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Laser could be extra. extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Matthew Boyd gives way, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Aaron
Cubs,
Savali comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. Falling behind 2-1. That one ripped left field. That's back. Banks off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that's downstairs and outside. Alvarez at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ripped to short. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ian Happ.
Ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best neus yet for this offense.
The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now, Moises Ballesteros. In the air, left field. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. One now. Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They're down 5-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And that's in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved the knock.
Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time, and that takes care of Alonso. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Carson Kelly now at the plate.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now 2-1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The center fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dansby Swanson will hit next. Up the middle, and that'll do it.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.